Well, welcome everybody to the forest this week. I got Bear. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm going to do a little bit of teaching today. It's getting to be really cold now. You see my breath is showing. It's in the minuses right now. So I'm going to show you guys how I stay nice and warm and what I do with my fire to keep myself able to keep prospecting but still be very safe at the same time. Okay, so here you go. Okay, I just started a little fire just to keep my hands mainly warm. This water's really cold. Even in blue gloves and normal gloves, it's really cold. So you can use a fire beside you to keep your pans thawed, keep everything nice and working the way it should. You know, you got to have warmth when you're prospecting. So that's your guys' tip of the day. If it's really cold, make a small fire safely. Don't ever risk it spreading anywhere. And here you go. Okay, I decided to move to a new hole from the last video because those couple, those three pieces weren't the samples I was looking for. So I came down creek about 50, 75 feet and I found this big kind of angled bedrock here. I'm just digging at the bottom of it. I'm going to get some more sample together and we'll take a look, all right? Okay everybody, so I got one bucket ready to go. It's cold enough to almost freeze the water, so I'm just keeping it over by my fire. Keeps the bucket nice and warm, stops anything from freezing. As I get another bucket, I'll bring it over and put it down beside it. But yeah, there's a lot of uses for fire. Gonna warm my hands up a little bit here. It's just awesome. Okay, as always, I got my 1/2-inch classifier and a rock washing bucket. Also shovel washing bucket. I wash my shovel in there after I take a scoop. I got my big pan, a few little digging tools today, same as the last video. But I wanted to show you guys this. I just pulled this out of the hole. This is a smaller piece of hematite, right? But look at this big one. It's almost the size of a football. This is like 15 pounds. 15-pound stone in my hand right now. This is so heavy, but look at all the hematite going through it. I may actually lug this bad boy back up the hill and keep him in my collection, but he just came from right under there. Right under there. So you just poke at the rocks until you get them exposed. And then you know where to pry under them. Like, see right here? It's a great pry spot. So I'll get my shovel and we'll give that a little pry up. Okay, he's a pretty big rock, so I can't pry up on him yet. I don't want to break my shovel, so I'm gonna dig around him some more. Okay, I got two nice buckets warming up by the fire. Just warming my hands again. I have to do this frequently, so I'm filming and prospecting at the same time. I got my gloves off a lot, so. He's sleeping like a baby, but he's still on guard. Gotta make sure you wash your classifier good every time. It's a lot of work. Okay, so I got 3 buckets ready to go. The fire's still keeping everything warm, but I'm gonna show you guys what's above me here. It's so awesome. This is the old miner's cabin that they used to probably process their gold and stuff in. Right in front of me there is the old water wheel that turned. There's a bunch of engines in here and old parts and shovels, all sorts of digging tools, and just big piles of rocks everywhere inland up here. All this, it's all piled rocks, so I can't really prospect anywhere in here, but I got my Belgians coming over here. What do you say, Bear? All right, let's go back and finish up. Okay, so I'm almost done for the day, so I'm just gonna let my fire go out as I'm finishing up, and then I'll put a bucket of water on it. Make sure it's out when I'm done, because you don't ever want to risk starting a forest fire. It's just tragic. So if this sample proves to be good, I'll probably come back here and continue another day. But I'm just going to show you how I'm leaving everything here. I put a few big rocks here just to kind of fill it in a little bit till I come back again. But yeah, that's how I'm leaving the hole. I never did get that rock separated. Have to deal with him another time, I guess. Okay, so I don't have my high banker over here. I didn't feel like bringing it over. I'm just gonna hand pan these 3 buckets here. So I'll start, and then I'm gonna put all the last bit of the pan in another one, so that I can stockpile it all until the end, and then we can look together. Okay, there's pan 2, and there's what was left from pan 1. I'm just gonna keep going like this. Keep adding what's left in this one to that one, and that way it's a surprise for us. I promise I never peek. I love the surprise. I really do. Okay, there's 1 bucket down. I got 2 left, and I got 1 pan from the first bucket. So, classifying everything. Showing everybody a little bit of a different way. But that's the end of the second bucket. I got 1 pan left, bunch of concentrate, and a beautiful day at the creek. Remember everybody, if I at least entertained you, that like and sub goes a long ways. Thank you guys. I'll show you this guy, this hematite again before we go. It's huge, it's bigger than my hand is. Bigger than my hand. So cool. Okay, well, what we're here for is this right here. It's a beautiful little pan. Let's go down into the hole here. Okay. All right, everybody. So yeah, that's panning is definitely way harder than running it through the high banker, even with water. Yeah, that's way harder on me, but I did a couple different samples for these 2 videos. One I high banked and one I hand panned. Well, let's see if we have any gold, everybody. This was a lot of work. This is my second video for the day, so never have quite as much energy as the first one, but I'm glad to be doing this pan with you guys. It's always a pleasure. Okay, I'm just gonna put those down. I'm going to pull out some of these hematites, because there's lots of them, and I'll show you what they look like. Sure, they're all clean, you see? It's all heavies, hematites, magnetites, all the heaviest things you can find that go along with gold. There's some more garnets. They're nice and easy at the end, everybody, because this is where all your heavies are, so if you're too rough, you can throw your gold out with them. And you can see I'm down to a bunch of more hematites. And we'll get rid of some of those. I see some specks showing. Make sure they're always wet before you throw them away. And we're going to go over to no ripples now. Okay, everybody, moment of truth. There's still a bunch of heavies in there, but I can only do so much while I'm filming. Well, let's see. There's just too much hematite in there still to see. Gotta get rid of some more of them. So now, forwards and backwards. Just a couple little pieces, everybody. Just a couple little pieces in there. Lots of flour gold. Not the sample I was looking for. My goodness. Sweet Jesus. Okay, well.